open the case. DJ Henry, we open the case. DJ Henry, we open the case. Terrence Coleman, we open the case. Summer Heat, we open the case. Bill Ramsey, we open the case. Justin Root, we open the case. Malcolm Brogdon, we open the case. Dennis Alonso, we open the case. DJ Henry, we open the case. Everybody, we open the case. Everybody, we open the case. Loud cases, we open the case. Loud cases, we open the case. Every case, we open the case. All the cases, we open the cases. Terrence Coleman, we open the cases. Summer Heat, we open the cases. Bill Ramsey, we open the cases. Ross Batista, we open the cases. Justin Root, we open the cases. Yuri Stamps, we open the cases. Malcolm Brogdon, we open the cases. DJ Henry, we open the cases. Malcolm Brogdon, we open the cases. DJ Henry, we open the cases. Dennis Alonso, we open the cases. Everybody, we open the cases. Michael Brown, we open the case. Michael Brown, we open the case. Michael Brown, we open the case. To be right, we open the case. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. If we don't get it, shut it down. 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 What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. When do we want it? Now. When do we need it? Now. When we gonna have it? Now. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. If Terrence don't get it, shut it down. If Summer don't get it, shut it down. Justin don't get it, shut it down. Ralph don't get it, shut it down. Bo don't get it, shut it down. Malcolm don't get it, shut it down. Dennis don't get it, shut it down. If DJ don't get it, shut it down. If Michael don't get it, shut it down. If Eric don't get it, shut it down. If Tamir don't get it, shut it down. If Sandra don't get it, shut it down. If we 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 don't get it, shut it down. When do we want it? Now. 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 When do we need it? When we gonna have it? When we gotta have it? If we don't get it, shut it down. 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 All right, everybody, make some noise. We made it to Terrence Coleman Park. Make
Terrence
some
Coleman,
noise. Yeah.
Till we win.
All the way through. We going right through.
Go all the way through.
This is
All the
where
way.
Terrence Coleman lived. And right in this neighborhood, unfortunately, this is where he died. This is where his life was taken by the Boston police. And we're demanding what? How we gonna get it? Reopen the case. We're demanding what? We're demanding what? Reopen the case. What?
Reopen the case.
What?
Reopen the case.
When we say Terrence Coleman, we said what?
Reopen the case.
That's what we're talking about. Reopen the case. Yeah. Terrence from this neighborhood. All right, so we're gonna wrap up our rally, but before we wrap up, if there's any family around that want to say some last words, want to give it up to everyone for marching the whole way. Thank you for showing up. It means so much for these families. And it means so much for justice in this country, in this world, because justice for these families It's how we're going to get justice for all. It's how we're going to uphold all of our rights. Because their rights have been trampled. And we need to get justice. We need to what? Reopen the case. So, once again, we are demanding that Governor Baker assign a special prosecutor to reopen all the cases of police brutality in the state of Massachusetts. So make sure you sign the petition. Make sure you share the petition. Want to salute all these families. There's flyers going on around. If you don't find a flyer, you can check the website. The flyer. Oh, okay. All right. Hold up.
Hey y'all, thanks for coming through. Thanks for sticking with us. How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good? You're looking healthy now. You're looking healthy. You're looking kind of free, right? We're feeling kind of free. We want to get 100% free, get 100% justice here. So we have these flyers. If you don't have one, please come up and get one. There's 2 QR codes. The circle code is just to get to our website. And the square code is to sign the petition. It'll bring you to the petition page. There are 2 petitions. The first one is to the governor. The second one is to the DA. We can do these petitions all day. They want to send us back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, if you haven't had a chance yet today, definitely go to the Mass Action page on Facebook, and you'll see the governor going when a journalist asked them about his power to order the attorney general to reopen the cases. And he's like, I didn't know that's my job. That was today, you guys. So we're gonna stay out here, we're gonna vote with our feet. Waiting until November is not gonna work, okay? We're gonna do this damn thing. Come up, get a stack of flyers. Join our street outreach team. We are gonna be doing street outreach door to door with COVID precautions, okay? We're gonna bring justice to people's doorsteps, give them an opportunity to interact with what we're doing. On the other side of the flyer, you'll see there's a podcast that's happening on Friday. Our next edition is gonna be live with the Rahim family. And there are a lot of developments regarding the Osama Rahim case and the case regarding his nephew, David Wright. He's facing life. Life. And if we don't get out here over the next 2.5 weeks and get the word out, it will have an impact on this man's life. We need this case out in the open. They've been trying to keep it in the darkness and behind closed doors, okay? He was in solitary confinement for more than is even allowed. There will be a lot of bombs dropped on Friday, and don't take me the wrong way. I mean truth bombs, y'all. Truth bombs, okay? So definitely tune in to that, and you'll be able to interact with that online as well, live. Next week, Tuesday, right here in Terrence Coleman Park, also known as Peters Park. We're gonna make it official soon. Terrence Coleman Park, we're gonna have our next organizing meeting where you learn how to get in, where you fit in, do whatever you can to move this forward, okay? This is grassroots. We need you. Even if you don't know what to do, we'll figure it out together. And the following Tuesday is a report back. There are a few people out here throwing down in all kinds of ways. We have someone who went on our fact-finding mission, Johnny Action Seed. He's a wonderful speaker, just a great person that you will want to know. And thank God he's alive and he survived his issues with the police in New York. So you'll learn all about his fact-finding mission throughout the Midwest this summer. Ever since George Floyd was killed, he went out and hit the road from city to city. So there'll be a presentation, you can learn all about that. We also sent 2 groups, one to Minneapolis and another one to DC recently to bang down the doors of the Department of Justice. We're not stopping y'all. So I hope that you can come out and learn at these report backs, be inspired to join us, all right, for the next caravan, because it's going down. And arrange your schedule, please. 2.5 weeks from today, September 28th, Monday, 10 a.m. Matter of fact, let's make it 9 a.m. Be early. And we're going to go to the federal courthouse. There will also perhaps be options to interact online, but who knows? We have to get out there and we have to let this man know and let the world know that we are watching. And for those of you who went to the trial, you would have seen FBI agents lying and then changing their story and being led by a judge. You would have seen that with your own eyes, and you would have taken the video of it, except, oh yeah, they check your phone at the door. So we need as many eyes on this case as possible. We need you to interact with this. So please save that date, Monday the 28th of this month at federal courthouse. And definitely get on our mailing list, because this is not it. We'll pop up wherever we need to pop up, okay? And right now we're popping up right by the doorstep of where Terrence took his last breaths. We want to change this park. We want to make this into Terrence Coleman Park, full of art, full of beauty, and we hope that you can be a part of it. So please, if you haven't already, there's a box right here. We want it to be empty within the next few minutes. Grab a stack of flyers, pass them out, and encourage everyone you know to sign this petition. We are watching Governor Baker. The Attorney General pointed their finger at Baker. And this is where it ends.
All right.
That's right. So, I see a few. Is the Justin Root family here? Okay. Hey, let's give it up for the Justin Root family. I believe this is their first demonstration they ever attended as part of this. This movement is growing, and the circle of fighting families is growing. And it's really these fighting families that are the leadership of this movement. It's the real heart of it. So any group, any organization that's not here, that claims to be part of this movement, you gotta wonder about it. Because this is where it's at. This is the spearhead of this movement. The central demand of this movement. If you ask any of these names that you've heard of, I've met a lot of them personally. We know a lot of them personally. We know Mike Brown. We know Tamir Rice's mother. We met Sabrina Fulton, Trayvon's mother. We know these people. They all want justice. That's their main concern. All these other reforms are well and good, but without justice, it's really kind of window dressing, because you really haven't addressed the real issue that cops are getting away with crimes, and we need to deal with the crimes that have already been committed, not some future crime. So in any case, we're gonna let the Root family know how much we appreciate their presence and encourage them to come to all of our future activities. So thank y'all for supporting them. So I just want to pass the mic to Hope. You want to go next? We got Rahima, Hope, and Shahida. Y'all can decide. All right, this is Hope Coleman, y'all. Give it up.
We believe in hope. Thanks for coming to Terrence Coleman Park. And we're still not done with Baker. If we have to find out where you go to lunch, we'll be there. We find out what time you go to work, we'll be out there. But we all will be there. We're all sticking together, and this is part of us. This is not all of us. There's a lot more of us. It ain't no joke when you mess with hope. It's time to reopen all the cases. Stop effing around. It's time to reopen the cases. Not one more. Not one damn more. Get rid of them killer cops. Lock them up. And reopen all the cases. I'm going to keep on saying it till you open the damn cases now. Thank you.
Hey, everybody. They might have their great white hope, but we have our great black hope. right here. Hope Coleman. All right, so I want to give it to Rahima or Shahida, either one. Rahima.
Wow. Thank you all. Thank you. It was a long walk. But you know, I thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. And you know, people are talking about police violence as it's being a systemic problem. And being a nurse, I was thinking about this today, and I said, systemic. When a systemic problem attacks the body, the whole body, what happens? It becomes septic. And the whole body system becomes septic. And you suffer from sepsis. And that's what we're suffering from now. Not just here in Boston, but throughout the whole country, the whole world. We're suffering from sepsis, systemic affliction of the whole body. That's all. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you. Give it up for Rahima. And tune in on Friday. We're going to go more in depth into on the podcast on this case. Very important case. And very complex. Shahida, do you want to say some words? Please, we got to have Shahida's back on the 28th, y'all, for David Wright. It's the mother of David Wright and Osama's sister.
Good evening, everybody. This is just overwhelmingly beautiful to see everybody out here. We're fighting for the same cause to reopen all the cases. As we stand right now, my son is facing life even after one of his charges he appealed was removed. It doesn't make sense. My brother is 6 feet under, and the people that did it are still alive, and they're still running around. We don't know who it is. We can't even tell who it is. All I'm saying is all I've ever said before. We want the truth. Without truth, there is no justice. They keep lying, fabricating shit. Excuse my language, kids. They keep lying and fabricating everything. If you were in the courtroom, you would see the lies that were spewed, the lies, the injustice that was spewed. 28 years he was given, all on conspiracy charges. He said, no, I'm not pleading guilty to this. He pled innocent. And when he pled innocent, they even said, please, they said to his attorney, please listen, if he waives his right to appeal, we'll look at possibly giving him less time. How do you plead innocent and waive your right to appeal? What is that saying? There's so many injustices in this case. So much. We just want justice. We want the truth. And we want to stop with the bullshit. We want the truth. This is my son and my brother. And for all the cases out here, they need to be reopened. Fuck the bullshit. Thank you.
Free David Wright. 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 Right on. So we all have to be there on the 28th. You got the message. We need to spread it. We need to be present and show that this movement is really real and not just lip service. We got to back these real fights. So we're just gonna close up. I'm gonna just leave you with a few thoughts that came up on the last rally that I was asked to speak at. But I just wanted to point out, we're getting close to the date now. We're coming up towards November, and everybody's wondering what's going on, where is this country headed or whatever. But we just want to say that this movement really is the most important thing going on in the country today. It's the thing that has more power to bring people together from all walks of life than anything else going on in this country right now. And it doesn't really matter for mass action what happens in November, because we know we're going to have to stay in the streets regardless. Why? At the courthouse too. Why do we say that? Because both of these parties have blood on their hands. This is happening in red states and it's happening in blue states. So the most important vote that any of us are going to make in 2020 actually is to vote with our feet and remain in these streets. We saw more changes through this method in the last 3 months than probably many of us have seen our entire lifetimes. So that kind of shows you the role of the elections and the role of the mass movement. And so let's draw those lessons and resolve to stay out in these streets. And we're not going to stop marching until we win. How long? How long? How long? All right, until we meet again in the streets, y'all, mass action.
You just wanted to show you. Okay, it's working.
Mic check. Okay, sorry. This is a beautiful piece of art that was made by Bella from a stolen Trump sign, repurposed. All right? All right. And so this is beautiful. No mother should ever have to bury their child or her child. And it has the names of Terrence Coleman, Osama Rahim, Burrell Ramsey White, Tamir Rice, Kamani Gray, and Jordan Edwards. And these mothers are going through it. They are going through it every second of every day. It does not end. And this is just a step. So please, if you're inspired, there's really just about anything that you can do to help. And this is one of the things, and it's very touching. So thank you, Bella. We also have a lot of other artists, so come through to the organizing meeting. Feel free to bring your art. We'll see you here in 1 week. Tuesday. Peace, y'all.
What's going on, my man? How you doing? Good to see you, bro. All right.
Love you all.
All right.
Yeah. South as PSL mark. Are you trying to get into what
It's in the truck? Yeah, it should be. Okay. Thank you
Travis is all over here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, they're just about wrapping it up out here. Give you guys a little bit more footage before I shut this down.
One moment, please.
So yeah, we just taking care. Just trying to even like
Let me shut this one down.
that's what we're trying to. Hey, if you need any help.
All right, I'm shutting down the YouTube stream, and I'm gonna keep the Facebook one going. So the YouTube one's going down, Facebook's staying on.